Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are fine and ready for today's lesson. As you know that today we are going to read chapter number 12, The Fairy at the Spring. Through this video, we will read the chapter, and in the next part of the video, I will explain it line by line. So watch the whole video very attentively. Once upon a time, there lived a widow with two daughters. People often used to mistake the elder girl for her mother because she looked like the mother. The mother and the elder daughter were so arrogant and ill behaved that no one could live with them. The younger girl was gentle and sweet. No other girl of that country was prettier than her. The mother loved only the elder daughter who resembled her so closely. The younger girl had to live in the kitchen and work hard from morning till night. One of the poor child's job was to go twice a day and draw water from a spring half a mile away and bring it back in a large pitcher. One day, when she was at the spring, an old woman came up and begged for a drink. Why, certainly, good mother, the pretty girl replied. She rinsed her pitcher, drew some water from the cleanest part of the spring, and handed it to the old woman, lifting up the jug so that she might drink more easily. Now, this old woman was a fairy who had taken the form of a poor village woman to test the girl's good nature. You are so pretty, she said when she had finished drinking, and so polite. I shall give you a gift. This is the boon I grant you. With every word that you utter, there shall fall from your mouth either a flower or a precious stone. When the girl reached home, the mother scolded her for being so long in coming back from the spring. I'm sorry I got late, mother, said the poor child. As she spoke these words, there fell from her mouth 3 roses, 3 pearls, and 3 diamonds. What is this? Cried her mother. Did I see pearls and diamonds dropping out of your mouth? What does this mean, dear daughter? This was the first time she called her daughter dear. The poor child told a simple tale of what had happened. While speaking, she scattered diamonds. Look what comes out of your sister's mouth whenever she speaks. Wouldn't you like to be able to do the same? All you have to do is to go and draw some water at the spring, and when a poor woman asks you for a drink, give it to her very nicely. Oh, indeed, replied the ill mannered girl. I don't want to waste my time. Go there yourself. I tell you that you are to go, said the mother, and to go this instant. The girl went off sulkily, taking with her the best silver flagon in the house. When she reached the spring, she saw a lady magnificently dressed who came towards her from the forest and asked for a drink. This was the same fairy who had appeared to her sister, now dressed as a princess. The fairy wanted to see how ill natured the girl can get. Do you think I have come here just to get you a drink? Said the rude girl arrogantly. Do you think I brought a silver flagon here especially to give you a drink? Drink from the spring if you want to. You are not very polite, said the fairy, showing no anger. Well, in return for your rudeness, I'll give you a curse. For every word you utter, a snake or a toad shall drop out of your mouth. The moment her mother saw her coming back, she cried out, Well, daughter. Well, mother, replied the rude girl. As she spoke, a viper and a toad were spat out of the mouth. Gracious heavens, cried her mother, what do I see? Her sister is the cause of this. Her sister is the cause of this, and I will punish her. Off she ran to thrash the poor child, but she ran away and hid in the forest nearby. The king's son met her on his way home from hunting. He noticed how pretty she was. He asked what she was doing all alone and why she was weeping. Alas, sir, she cried, my mother has driven me from home. As she spoke, the prince saw 4 or 5 pearls and as many diamonds fall from her mouth. He was surprised and asked her to tell him how this happened, and she told him the whole story. The king's son fell in love with her, and he took her to the palace of his royal father and married her. The cursed sister made herself so hateful that even her mother drove her out of the house. She went into the forest and no one saw her again.